Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're going to be doing another Instigator 2.0 testing video, and this is the fifth one actually, so we're actually doing quite a few of these. But today we're going to be going to Quincy Ruins, as suggested by Joseph Tucker on one of my previous videos. And I've actually been through here a few times, actually more than a few times, probably like 20 times, that I've come through Quincy Ruins and killed all the enemies, and that was actually the location that I tested the Instigator 2.0 on in my video, where I basically dedicated the video to covering that weapon. However, I've increased my level about 10 or 12 times since I was last there, so the enemies will be tougher this time, so we're going to see if we can go back and do the same thing we did last time. So without further ado, let's go to Quincy Ruins. Alright, well we actually spawned on Wilson Automatoys Factory, I think it's called. I'm not really sure. It said it was cleared, but evidently it's not. There's enemies walking around. But mainly I did that because I wanted to spawn outside of Quincy Ruins, because generally speaking you spawn in the middle of it and the enemies see you right away. So if you want to do this without being seen, I had to spawn away from the center, obviously. So that's what we're doing, although I didn't remember there was an enemy right there. So we're gonna take him out like that, and we leveled up, level 83. I'm just gonna quickly check my perks here. We can pick something. I do want to get into luck so I can get critical banker, although I can do it right now actually, so I might do that. Bloody mess. I still haven't done that for some reason. I feel like it's a small increase of damage, but it would still be good to get it up to rank 3. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with critical banker, because I always tend to run out of critical hits. Well, you can only store 1 normally, so it's going to be good to have more than that. Now what I usually do is go around this side and basically get up on the bridge and use that as my vantage point and just pick them off from there. So we're going to be going up. Oh, would you look at that? There's a bunch of enemies. They didn't see me though because they're blind. But we're just gonna go around a different way. There were about 4 guys right there. I'm surprised none of them actually saw me. The thing about having sneak at rank 5 is some of it's kind of negated because I'm wearing power armor. So I'm basically at probably sneak 3 or 4, but then I have no idea what they're shooting at. We're gonna leave them alone until they've finished what they're doing. But if I were to take off my power armor, I would have the full effects of sneak. We're just gonna go ahead and take this guy out. Here we go. I don't know where he is though. It says danger, but we're not getting shot at. Oh, he sees me. How did he see me all the way over there? I think he heard me, maybe. We're just gonna go up here and lose them pretty instantly. Alright, well they saw us, but that was very strange. Look how far away that guy is. He's almost not even rendering. Yeah, he's not even rendering in. And there's that Peabody person that they pretty much just went over and shot for some reason. So this is kind of weird and chaotic. They're just fighting other people. I guess we'll have to come over there and clean them up at the end of the episode. Level 94. Alright. Looks like he's got a few sets of power armor. Oh, he just got out of it. Alright. Well, let's do this and ruin his day. There we go. Level 94. He didn't have much resistance, though. If he was wearing the power armor, we might have had a problem. That was something Joseph Tucker said in his comment, there's a guy with power armor, but I think we just avoided him getting in his power armor and making it any sort of a challenge for us. But, yeah, let's take this guy out. No one's really watching him. Except for maybe that guy at the church. Not really sure. Yeah, those level 46 guys are no problem. Don't think they ever will be. It would be smarter to take out this guy before we take out the turret, so let's see what level he is. 46. Oh, we just shot the barrier for some reason. Not really sure why that happened, because we were clearly not, you know, that was weird. Alright, well, we can still take him out over here. If we don't miss our shot, that is. Here we go. And it looks like my critical banker is working, because we have one stored and we're charging our next one. So that is good. There we go, still hidden. Now this is usually how I do it. I just creep on over to this side and just go back and forth, really. Because it's pretty easy to evade them from up here. Oh, let's see if we can get this one guy. Is that not him? No, that's not. I think one time I shot him through the roof, which was pretty interesting. Alright, this will be interesting, but I'm going to try and use a critical through the side of the building. Yep, that worked. It's cool having the penetrator perk, because you can actually do that. You can target enemies through buildings and stuff. Well, through thin cover, I think, is the limit that you can shoot through. Alright, looks like he's coming up through the steeple of the church. I think we'll just finish him off right here. Unless we miss, of course. Now, I'm not sure if that was the guy that's usually in the church, or if there's still one more there, because I do remember seeing two walk in, and we shot one through the wall, and then that was either the second guy that came through, or that was the one that was in there. So, there could still be one more in there, but we have two more targeted over there, and I think the four that were over there are currently out of range. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. We have made a lot of progress, though. Okay, so I think that answers our question. There's still a guy in the church. Now, we could peek through the roof and try and get him, or we could just... I think this is easier. There he is. Alright, problem solved. Now we just really have to find an angle for this guy, because I'm not even sure which building he's in. And I have to keep a watch on the streets, because there might still be a couple guys roaming around. That is not good. We need a crit to take that thing out with one shot. Or we could sneak up on it and use my hacking tool. I have like some robot hacking perk that allows me to disable those. So that would be cool if we did that. In case it fails, I'm going to quick save here. But I'm going to get out of my power armor and see if we can do that. Because I think that would be cool to figure out if we can do. I think if it looks at us, we're pretty much done for, but if we can sneak around like we're doing. Oh, here we go. Although we're invisible, so I can't see. There's two here, I don't know. Okay, it's self-destructing. Well, that solved our problem. That was very cool. I didn't even know what I was clicking. I think I just had to remember. I think it was the second one down that was to self-destruct and the first one was to disable. But I wasn't really sure, so. Alright, I don't think that's all of them, but that's all of them in the general vicinity. And I'm going to get back in my power armor and... Yep, see, there's one more. We can finish this off. This guy is very oblivious. He did not notice that we just killed his friend. So now all we have to do is track down those 4 guys that ran off and did some random... I don't know, they just went and shot the Peabodies up, basically. Not entirely sure why. But they still should be over here. Unless the Peabodies killed them all, which is a possibility, because the Peabodies can't die because they're NPCs. So they might have just killed them off, but we'll figure it out. So we're just looking for bodies at this point. There's still a couple gunners. I think I spoke too soon. Okay, well the other one wasn't with him, so... made it a little bit easier on us. Now this might be tricky because we can't get the Instigator perk to proc here because she doesn't have full health, and we also don't have a critical, so I don't think we're gonna one-shot kill this person because we only have one bonus, which is stealth. So this may be our one exception, really. Granted, it's not exactly fair that we can't use our bonuses, but let's see. I wonder if she used a stim pack, if it would then give us the instigating bonus. I don't know, I think we have to use this to get our 5.5 times bonus. There we go. Looks like we can get the full damage. There we go, one-shot kill. So now that there were 2 over there, there might be all 4 back over here. But it looks like they just started coming back over to this area. Charged baton, yep. Don't need that. So I'm going to look around a little bit more just to make sure. Alright, yeah, I think that's all of them. I just did my jumping test. We're staying perfectly hidden, so I think that's all the gunners. Back to what I was saying originally. We had a little bit of a rough start, but we clutched it up a little bit, made ourselves hidden, sat in the back for a little while, cleaned out some gunners, and, you know, ended up killing the rest of them stealthily. I think it was mainly just getting to our position that gave us away, and not really the sloppiness of getting the kills. So overall, I think we did a pretty good job. The Calmex came in handy, killing that legendary gunner just a second ago. Because she didn't have full health, we can't get the Instigator bonus, and we don't have a critical, so we have to rely solely on stealth, but it worked out in the end. So I think that about does it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and share. It really helps with the video's performance. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but